Good afternoon, it's Linda from Sharmakaya. It's a beautiful day. It's not very sunny, but it's light. We can feel the spring in the air. It's a very nice sensation. I would like to talk to you today about different approaches with medical energetic techniques. As I said before, the springtime is in the air and people are jolly. Why is that? Energy is being transferred. So it proves that energy is what we are. We are skin and bones and a dense material, but all this envelope, if we may use this term, carries vibrations, frequencies, energy. We are all a sound at origin. We are crystal. We are water, which is movement. Therefore, everything has its own energy. And when we talk about energetic approaches, the basic, what everybody needs to learn is Reiki. Reiki is a transfer of universal energy through our hands on another person's energy. It is not something that comes from us. It goes through us on another body. When we say universal energy, what do we mean? We mean an energy that comes from higher above, from light, from ascended masters. I teach the Mikao Usui traditional Reiki. He has, through all his students and his energy, formed a egregor, like a huge cloud full of Reiki energy. And we go through that kind of energy. We focus, we concentrate, we offer ourselves as a channel. The energy comes through us, through our crown chakra, down in our arms, through our hands, which we call here our hearts of light, and we put this on the person. Just a moment, please.
Hold it like this and keep talking.
All right. Of course, this approach is subtle. You may touch the person or not touch the person. We do this on a person that is completely dressed, on a massage table. We usually start at the head and complete the treatment at the feet. Treatment may last about an hour, 15 minutes. On older people or on young children, we never go above 20 minutes to a half hour. Older people don't like to really be touched, so we do it on the surface. We put our hands here and go where we need to go. For children, after 20 minutes of not moving, it's a lot for them. And they have small bodies, so your hands cover quickly. Also, we have different energetic approaches. You have different massages with energy, masse énergie, which is practiced by our beautiful Kimberly here. You have reflexology, which is pressure points under the feet, the ears, and the hands to recognize different organs. You have acupressure, we have massage metamorphique, we have all the shamanic approaches work through energy and the elements of the earth. I will talk about what I love to do, which is the shamanic technique. I work with crystals, of course, as you've been well aware of because of my description every week. I work with essential oils, with colors. So it incorporates chromotherapy, aromatherapy, lithotherapy. It's also, how would I say, it condenses all my energies and all that comes from above and brings me into your memories, into your energies when I do a treatment. The basis is Reiki. I connect through your head. I ground you and I ground myself so that we are safe. I put us in a protection, in a shield. And from then on, I ask to be guided and to receive all the messages that are needed at that point to help you release or complete or understand different situations and patterns of life. You know, karma is never a punishment. It's not a death. It's nothing like that. Karma is always an experience that was misunderstood, that was not embraced. Karma is also a learning experience or a sharing experience. It's not something, oh, I was rich, I abused, so therefore I'm poor in this life. It's not tit for tat. That's not the way that the higher energies work. We're always here on a learning process. Nobody is here to be judged or to be praised or punished for good or what we call bad behavior. Everybody does the similar things every day, and we create patterns, and these patterns are based on our fears, our ego, our emotions, and our past experiences. Most of all, what's left in all of our little molecular cells, in the atoms, everything that comes from the past leaves a trace. It's as if we had a million little barcodes defining all our baggage. So when I work in energy, I go through those codes to bring up a situation that may have been misunderstood, and we will together change the perception of what happened so that we see the positive side of it, and we see it as a tool for growth and not as a scar for judgment. Because we all know that we're our worst critical person. So this is what I do in the shamanic experience. Has nothing to do with being in trance and running around a fire like the old shamans do. I'm very proud of my ancestors that did that, and through them I learned many things. But when I do a treatment, I really concentrate one-on-one, and I do it simply in the purest way possible. And it always needs to come from one's heart. It cannot come from one's mental aspect, because if you do that, then you're in your ego, and you're just doing it to look good or feel good, or you're creating a soap opera in your mind and you're transferring this to this person. You're creating yourself a bad karma. So when you take energetic approaches, whether they be anyone, any kind, always be sure that you feel confident with the person you're with. Ask the proper questions, ask if they have experience. I know diplomas are things of human mind, but sometimes it's important to know if the person has had experience, not just read a book, that they were initiated and learned different approaches to be in different situations. Because when we open the energy to different dimensions, there's all kinds of beings. It's like a huge Autoroute up there, and you have happy entities and you have sad ones. Some are lost, some are angry, some are afraid. So anything can decide to live through you or to grasp onto your energy and to feed on it, and you may feel worse when you leave the therapist that was helping you. And sometimes it's not done with that intention. I believe that all therapists that work in energy have a good heart, a good soul, and they all have a good intention. Some of them, unfortunately, are not grounded, are living personal havoc, or are going through just emotions. They don't feel it. So make sure, trust yourself. It has to click with the therapist all the time. Do not be afraid to ask any questions. It's very, very important to feel at ease. The more you're at ease, the more you will abandon yourself, and the more the therapist will be able to connect with your energy and to go in the places that need to be dealt with. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. We're always available to answer any questions and to meet you in person if you like. So in the meantime, enjoy your day, and I hope that your energy is full of light, and that you emanate this light so that it becomes contagious and everybody walks around with a smile. So on that note, I say, happy day. Bye-bye.